Good evening, YouTube. Wanted to do a quick review on Walmart grocery pickup. Recently, my store here, local store, local Walmart, just got grocery pickup. It had been in the works for a very long time. A lot of people had asked them to do it, and finally, there was enough support, I guess, to do it. So, anyway, I placed actually two orders. I shop for myself and a family member that is elderly and cannot get out. Well, I didn't want to buy them all on the same card. I wanted to use my card for my stuff and my credit card for the family member. That way it can separate the money and it's easier for me to manage that way. So, anyway, so I placed the order on Saturday. Today is Monday. And you actually have all the way up until about 12 hours before you pick it up to make extra changes or whatever you want to do. The app is pretty straightforward. It's Walmart Grocery. It's available on iOS and also on the Google Play Store. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and it's very intuitive and very easy to use. I found that it's easier to just put, you can heart things and favorite them and put them in the app so you don't have to search for something every single time. That, the normal things that you recurringly buy, like milk, eggs, bread, stuff like that. So, anyway, so I got all my orders together, and I had two of them. I had one for me and then one for the family member. And my pickup time that I scheduled for today was between 2 and 3. Okay, so at 1:41 p.m., I got a notification on my phone from Walmart saying that my stuff was ready and all I had to do was check in. So this is a very important step that I don't think other people have really talked about. You need to check in on the app prior to leaving your home. You don't check in when you get there. That can cause a big delay of them bringing your stuff out. So what I did is I checked in with both orders, and if you've got more than one order, you're going to have to check in twice. So just keep that in mind. I went up to the store, and it actually uses your phone GPS to let the people know that where you are. So you may want to make sure your battery's charged or your phone's plugged in if you've got low battery, because as you know, GPS usage on a phone really kills a battery. For some reason, cell phone manufacturers haven't figured out how to make the battery last very long with GPS usage, but that's a whole other discussion that I'm not going to get into here. But anyway, so I placed the order, went up there, left my home at about 2 p.m., and I live about 25 minutes from the store, give or take. It took a little bit longer today because I got behind some traffic, some people that were driving really slow. So anyway, I get to the store, I pull in, and there's a phone number on the, it says reserved and Walmart pickup, grocery pickup. Very well marked, very easy to get to, very intuitive. So I got there and it says no need to call, we'll be right out. So I took and used my stopwatch that I never use. That's another little feature on wristwatches that nobody uses anymore. And I decided I'm just going to time them and see. So I hit the stopwatch as soon as I pulled into the parking spot. And after about 5 minutes and 30 seconds, approximately, a associate came out. Her name was, Latasha. Very nice. Was very helpful. And she asked my name, and I responded my name. And she says, okay. She called on the radio. And then she went back in the store. And about 4 minutes later, give or take, she came out and had all my groceries on this pallet with these bins. So I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. This is awesome. So she came over to to my vehicle, and it asked me if I had any particular way I wanted to put it in, like put in the big paper towels rolls first, and the drinks, and then all the groceries, or however I want to do it, which I thought was a really good touch. And then there's also a thing in here when you're shopping. There's a option to allow substitutions, and I actually had 3 substitutions today because my store didn't carry what I wanted. I wanted Went Green Lifesavers, and they didn't have them, but they had the peppermint, so I accepted that as a substitution. And they let you know all these substitutions before you leave to go pick the item up, so you can decline them and you get your money back, or you can accept um, their substitution for what you ordered. And I ordered more than food. I ordered um, cat litter, a little pill organizer, um, mouthwash, a couple other odds and ends, and everything was there. There was no issue, which was great. So, and you have to sign a little thing acknowledging on their little device that acknowledges that you got the order, and I did. And then by the time I got all that put in the car and back in, and was on my way out of the parking lot, was 13 minutes and 30 seconds. So from the time that I pulled in to that spot, cut the engine off, and all my groceries were loaded into my car, which I did. They just hand them to you. Um, was 13 minutes and 30 seconds. That is unheard of. There is no way I could have gone into the physical store, shopped for all that stuff, put it in my car, then gotten in line, got checked out, and got back to the car in that little bit amount of time. That does not happen. Not here anyway. Um, we know, you know as well as I do, all these Walmarts, they have about 20 registers, and about 2 of them are open. And it, to me, going in there, it's not the workers that are the issue, it's the customers. And it sounds weird to say that, but it's true. Um, the problem is you get behind somebody that's trying to use a credit card that's declined, or they'll pull out a gift card that's been in their pocket for a year, and then all the admin fees have taken away all the money, and they're trying to buy like a Snickers bar or a pack of Lifesavers, and it's declined, and it's holding up the whole line. I mean, the stories are endless of stuff like that. And another thing that happens around here, there's a government program called Women, Infants, and Children, and they have a voucher system where you can get milk and eggs and stuff for the kids to eat, peanut butter or whatever. Well, down here where I go, it's a bordering state. It's Virginia and Maryland, but the Walmart is physically located in Maryland, but I live in Virginia. So anyway, you go in there, and Maryland still goes by the paper check. So the cashier has to compare every UPC code on that, the size, the quantity, and everything, to that paper check. And you know what that does? That just backs the line up. 20 minutes for like 4 items you're waiting. So this has been a great experience. I mean, bar none. Now, I did this on a Monday afternoon at about 2 p.m. Now, it may get a little dicey around the weekends or holidays, or if you have a major weather event coming. But all in all, it was a great experience. Hands down. I mean, I got out of there in 13 minutes and 30 seconds. It was wonderful. It was painless. I had all my stuff, all my food. The meats were double wrapped with bags to prevent any leakage. I mean, it was just a good experience. The associate was very friendly, um, and it was just great, especially having 2 orders. I thought that was going to be chaos, you know. I thought something was going to get screwed up. I wasn't going to get the right thing, but everything was there. Everything I ordered was there. It was fresh. It was, and the associate was professional. Everything worked like it should have, and I'm hoping that this will continue. Like I say, the service is only about a week old, so time will only tell if the service level of service stays the same. But generally speaking, when a new service is rolled out, anything, you have a lot of problems usually the first week or two. But I am the second or third person that locally that I know that's gone and had a great experience, and people spent way more than I did. My order today was altogether a little over 200, give or take. But this is a great thing for all you people that like to budget, because you're only going in there for what you order. I mean, you're only getting what you order. You're not aimlessly walking down aisles. And grocery stores and any store, they're the best marketers in the world, especially grocery stores. They intentionally move things to make you spend more money. That's the object. That's what everything's about in this world, is making money. I mean, let's get real here. That's what it's about. So, in theory, you spend less when you do it this way, and it's convenient. So it's a double uh, benefit, and it's wonderful. I mean, you just can't put a price on this service. I mean, there's no other way to say it. There really isn't. So if you haven't tried it, you need to do it soon. Other places offer it too, I believe, like Kroger and Food Line, depending on your market. Some people are just anti Walmart for whatever reason, won't go no matter what. And I'm not going to convince those people. I'm not going to try to. But for us rural living folks, that's really all we have. I do have a local store that is okay for small things, but the price is about double of what you pay at Walmart or whatever. And Food Line is getting just as bad. They're going to price themselves out of business if they don't stop with their prices. Their prices are getting ridiculous. That's all we really have around here is a small local store, Walmart, and Food Line. That's it. You know, we don't have Wegmans, we don't have Wise, don't have Save a Lot, we don't have Aldi, none of that. We've got just those couple. So it's, like I say, it's a wonderful thing. And I didn't have any issue whatsoever. It was a great experience, and I'm really looking forward to using this and never having to step foot in there for anything at all. Hopefully. I mean, I know I'm gonna eventually gonna have to go in there for something, but that's gonna be few and far between. And I know people personally that do this, use Walmart grocery pickup, and haven't been in the Walmart in the store in over a year. So it's it speaks for itself. So once again, thanks for taking the time to listen to my review. I know I'm just an amateur guy. No, I don't have a lot of followers, but this is just a down to earth, everyday person's review of the service. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good night. Bye.